Hey guys, Monochrome here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Genuinely good to have you. First off, I have to say yes. Genuinely, completely, 1000% free. You don't have to buy anything to get this. Literally nothing at all. It's not like a holiday sale where it's, oh, buy one, get one free. No. Or buy two, get one free. Nope. Completely 1000% free. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to fill out a survey. You don't even have to contact the company and pay shipping and handling just to get this. Absolutely, completely free. So let's take a look at it. You have this very short, tight clip. I would not recommend clipping this onto anything except a very formal dress shirt pocket. This does well with that and nothing else. But again, free. And here's the LED, and it is definitely an LED. Which one? No clue. No clue which one. But again, free. Now you might be thinking, okay, very cheap pen light. So maybe that's putting out 2 lumens, maybe 3. Nope. Here's the switch, and yes, there is quite a bit of play. It's not tight at all. Quite a bit of play, but again, free. And the way this works is you push forward just a tiny bit and you get momentary on. And as you can see, the tint is very much angry blue from the LED. So it's a very cheap LED. But surprisingly, let's take a look at that again. Yep, there's my camera actually adjusting for the output. So the output is considerably more than 2 or 3 tiny lumens. I mean, yes, this is a pen light, but this is not a medical professional's pen light to shine in a patient's eyes, because based on my experience and all the flashlights I've collected, I'd say the output you're getting is right around, realistically, 30, possibly as much as 50 lumens. Not joking. And yes, I know the human eye is a very poor indicator of output. However, based on my experience, having collected hundreds, thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of flashlights over the last 25 plus years, I would say that realistically speaking, that looks like about 30, maybe as much as 50 lumens to me. And it's not just a momentary feature. Push this switch a little further down, and it technically clicks, although barely, into permanent on mode. Now this is a very smooth ABS cheap plastic body, but again, free. And right here in the middle, it does unscrew. Now over here, you have plastic threads on the inside, but these are metal. Yep, metal threads, and they are surprisingly well cut. Surprisingly well. And housed in here in a little tiny channel at the bottom that this fits into is an emergency pen. That's right. A very short, very stubby black ink, yes, it does work, emergency pen, which is the absolute worst emergency pen I have ever used in my life. Yes, this was not pleasant to write with at all. Quite frankly, this was actually more unpleasant to use than the pen feature on a Victorinox Swiss Army compact model. And if you've ever used the pen feature on the Victorinox compact, you know what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness, that thing is terrible. This is worse. Absolutely. Oh, and also, even though there is a tiny channel down there, let's see if I can show you that on camera. Mm-hmm. Come on, come on. Can you? There we go, there we go. Yeah, there's a tiny channel with a hole in the middle down there. And that is specifically for the tip of the pen to fit into. Unfortunately, you cannot insert this end into that channel, which would be wonderful because then you would have this entire section to grip onto and write with. But no, you have to write with this thing as is. And hitting that channel, there we go, I managed to do it that time. Not the easiest thing. But yeah, you do get a micro emergency pen. Again, black ink, that was nice. And yeah, those threads, I mean, surprisingly well cut metal threads. The ones in here, plastic. And also, I haven't experienced cross-threading. So yeah, that section surprisingly well made for a completely free pen. Not just free, completely free. This end, no, that is not a stylus, sorry. This end does not unscrew, it pulls apart. And you get a micro eyeglasses flat driver, perfect for tightening the tiny little screws on a pair of sunglasses, reading glasses, or prescription glasses. And this is a double bit. Pull that out, and on this end, you get a micro Phillips. Isn't that nice? Yes. Micro Phillips. Now, since the housing is hexagon plastic, it's ABS plastic, it's nothing special, and this portion is hexagon plastic. You got plastic on plastic. So this is extremely light duty use only, specifically for tightening the little tiny micro screws on glasses, sunglasses, reading glasses, prescription glasses. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, this is not even remotely medium duty, light duty. No. Absolute lightest duty possible. Because it's ABS plastic on ABS plastic. You do not want to be torquing this thing down on anything remotely beyond a pair of glasses. You really don't. But technically, yeah, you get a couple of drivers. So this is technically a multi-tool. Non-magnetic, by the way. Non-magnetic. And this just pushes back on. Surprisingly tight. This section here that unscrews, yeah, there is a bit of looseness there. So even though you get excellent threads, it's metal threads on ABS plastic threads. So yeah, there is plenty of wiggle room. But ironically, this portion, which is plastic on plastic, nope, not on my example. So you might be wondering, where do you put the batteries? You don't. Yeah, even though this looks like a 2 AAA pen light, no. This isn't even a 1 AAA pen light. It is way too light. What I'm suspecting is up here, over by the clip and the switch, there's probably 1 or 2 encased tiny button cell lights, not coin cell lights, because they tend to be pretty wide and flat, but 2 very tiny, very thick button cell lights. Maybe more than 2. There might be 4 in here. Who knows? I have no clue, because the only way to find out is to destroy this thing while taking it apart. And I don't want to do that because it is a perfectly good functional tool that I got for absolutely free. So I don't want to destroy it. I'm assuming it's either 2 tiny, thick button cell lights, or maybe 4 housed up here and completely encased. That means that when the batteries die, well, you can't use this as a flashlight anymore, but you can certainly use it as an double bit eyeglass screwdriver, and it still has that emergency pen until that runs out of ink. So eventually, many years from now, you might have someone carrying this in their shirt pocket, and all it is a, double bit eyeglasses screwdriver tool. That will last. The battery for the LED won't. The LED itself will probably easily last 500,000 hours, but yeah, since the batteries are encased and there is no charging port, yeah. But again, free. So how did I get this? Well, this arrived in the mail completely unsolicited from Doctors Without Borders. Yep. A wonderful charity that I admit I have not donated to yet. I do donate to charity every year, not just once a year. I do donate to charity every year. This is just one of the charities I haven't gotten to yet, but I will. And yes, because they sent me a completely free, unsolicited flashlight combination, multi-tool combination emergency pen in the mail. Yep. Sent it to me absolutely free. Didn't have to fill out a survey. Didn't have to ask them for one. I had no clue that they were sending these things out. Of course, they asked me for money. money's a little, well, you know how it is with charities, but I will be donating to this charity soon. I do like this, even though that switch does rattle. Again, free. And I wish that there was a way to access the batteries without destroying this thing, but there isn't. Then again, free. Completely free. But there's always some sort of catch. And yes, there is a catch with this one. It's not as though you can contact them and say, hey, send me a bunch of these, or hey, send me one of these. I got this because they felt like sending me one while asking for money. And probably a lot of people have gotten this. But as far as I know, you can't just go to their website and be like, yeah, send me a free Penlight multi-tool emergency pen thing. No. So I guess technically there is that one catch. But other than that, this was completely 1000% free. Didn't have to buy anything, didn't even have to pay for shipping and handling. They just sent it to me along with a request for money. But yeah, totally, completely free. Do I like it? Yes, I do, because it's free, and who doesn't like free stuff? But yeah. I mean, this is something I could slip into the admin pouch of my work bag. And it's like, well, at least for a short while, I do have a good flashlight. Not a great one, but a good one. And yeah, Doctors Without Borders is definitely a worthwhile charity. I'm not telling you to send them your money. Obviously, this video is not sponsored. I got a free EDC item in the mail, and I decided to make a video about it. Hell, I review EDC items on my channel. So there you go. The Doctors Without Borders free combination Penlight, multi-tool, and emergency pen. The worst emergency pen ever. But hey, it's free. All right, guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please stay safe out there. It's still dangerous. And if you do have some disposable income, research a good charity and consider donating to that charity. Stay safe, guys. I'll see you soon.